You know, in any job, there are risks we can see coming a mile away. But what about the ones we can't? Today, we're going to pull back the curtain on the invisible dangers that are hiding in plain sight in almost every workplace. And we'll talk about the powerful framework designed to keep us all safe from them. Just stop and think about your own job for a second. What kind of stuff do you handle or breathe in every single day? The really big risks aren't always in a massive chemical plant. A lot of the time, they're right there under our noses. For example, let's say you're a carpenter. That fine sawdust that gets everywhere, that's not just messy. Breathing that stuff in, day after day, can lead to some really serious health issues down the road. And it's the same for a baker with flour dust or a construction worker with silica dust. And hey, what about fumes? You know that sharp smell when you're soldering electronics? Or the vapors from paints and thinners? Well, those aren't just smells. They're actually tiny particles floating in the air that you're breathing straight into your lungs. And here's one that pretty much all of us come across: cleaning products. It doesn't matter if it's industrial strength stuff in a factory or just the spray cleaner in your office kitchen, these chemicals can cause real harm if you don't handle them the right way. It really goes to show these hidden dangers are absolutely everywhere. Okay, so with all these different and often invisible risks floating around, how are we supposed to be protected? Well, in the UK, the answer is a legal framework that acts like a protective shield for every single worker, and it's called COSHH. So what does this crazy acronym COSHH actually stand for? It's the Control of Substances Hazardous to Health. At its heart, it's a really simple but incredibly powerful law. It means employers must, by law, figure out the risks from different substances at work and then take real, practical steps to stop them from making people sick. And let's be totally clear about this. COSHH is not just a friendly suggestion or some best practice guideline. Nope, it's a legal requirement. Any breach of these rules, whether it's by an employer or even an employee, is actually a crime, and it can lead to an unlimited fine. So yeah, this is serious business. You know, when you hear a hazardous substance, your mind probably jumps to a bubbling beaker in a science lab, right? But COSHH sees it way more broadly. It covers all that invisible stuff, like the fumes and dusts we've been talking about, mists from spray cans, and even biological things like germs and bacteria. So to make it even clearer, everyday things like cleaners, paints, and even blood in a hospital, that's all covered by COSHH. But, and this is super important, you also need to know what it doesn't cover. Some substances, like lead, asbestos, and radioactive materials, are so uniquely dangerous that they actually have their own separate, super strict regulations. All right, so we get what COSHH is, but understanding why it's so important, well, that's what really brings it all home. The health risks from being exposed to these substances without any controls in place can be absolutely devastating. Sure, some effects happen right away. A splash of something might make your eyes sting, or some strong fumes can make you feel dizzy, but honestly, the truly scary part is the long-term damage. Years of even low-level exposure can lead to incurable diseases like asthma, cancer, or permanent lung damage. These are illnesses that might not even show up until years and years later, long after the damage is already done. And the numbers, they're just staggering. About 13,000 people in the UK die every single year from diseases caused by stuff they were exposed to at work in the past. Just think about that. That's like an entire small town's worth of preventable deaths every year. And it's not just about life and death, either. Every year, about 7,000 new cases of skin problems caused by work are reported by the workers themselves. This just shows you the widespread, daily effect these substances have on people's health and their quality of life. So how does this protective shield actually work in the real world? Well, it's not a one-person job. The whole idea of COSHH is built on shared responsibility. To put it simply, keeping everyone safe is a partnership. And this table here illustrates that partnership perfectly. On one side, you've got the employers. They have to do the risk assessments, provide training, and make sure protective gear is available. But that shield is useless if the employees don't play their part, right? That means following the rules, using the equipment the right way, and reporting any problems straight away. It is absolutely a two-way street. Okay, so that's all the theory. But what does this look like when the rubber meets the road? Let's dive into a real-world case study that brings all these rules and responsibilities to life. So I want you to meet a hairdresser. He was diagnosed with a nasty skin condition called irritant contact dermatitis, which was caused by constantly having his hands in water and working with hair chemicals. His hands were so painful, they'd itch, scab over, and even bleed. It was threatening his entire career. So what did his employer do? They put COSHH into action. And it wasn't rocket science either. They took 3 simple, practical steps. First, they brought in proper protective gloves for any wet work. Second, they trained everyone on good hand care, washing, drying, and moisturizing. And third, they started doing regular skin checks to spot any problems early. And the result? It was fantastic. The hairdresser's skin condition got under control, and he could keep doing the job he loved completely pain-free. It's the perfect example that COSHH isn't about creating pointless paperwork. It's a practical, common-sense system that protects people's health and their livelihoods. So let's bring all of this full circle back to you, because understanding all this is one thing, but actually taking an active part in your own safety, that's what really makes all the difference. So let's quickly run through the big takeaways here. First, the most serious dangers are often the ones you can't see. Second, COSHH is the law that makes employers and employees control those risks. Third, the health problems can be incredibly serious and even permanent. And maybe most importantly, safety is a team sport, a shared duty, where even simple little changes can make a massive difference. So as you go back to your day, I want to leave you with a question. Now that you have this knowledge, what potential hazards are you going to start looking for? What conversations about safety are you going to start? Because at the end of the day, being aware is the very first step to being protected.